Oh man. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me go on X. Share this out. What's up, everybody? Got 13 people in here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let me go live on Instagram. Share this out. Send via DM. I'm live. Copy the link. Send it in Discord. Good day. Good day. Is this an Aboriginal chat? Sure. Yeah, it's an Aboriginal chat. Sure. What's up? What's up, MD Madness? What's up, Cynthia? Who we got? Who else we got? 32 people. Anybody on YouTube? What's up? Nepapu. Why are you Aboriginal? Take a guess. Take a guess. Netapu. Yeah, Netapu Cheme. Netapu Cheme. What's up, Rosager? All right, it's cool. Let me see. There's a lot going on today. Let me slow this down. So I'm gonna start off with the cool. Do you have DNA to prove it? Take a guess. Take a guess. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna start off with the crazy shit first. Let's see. X. Let's go on X. Yeah, Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina was shot in the head. Been doing some scrolling. All right, cool. First, Chief of Staff.
For the
all right, I'm gonna play this.
The first Black female chief of staff for the lieutenant governor in North Carolina was shot in the neck, and nobody's talking about it. Her name is...
Yes, I have my parents. I come from my parents and their parents and their parents and so on. That's all the DNA I need, right?
Krishana Polite. This happened on New Year's Day, 2025, around 10 o'clock when she was leaving church. And ain't nobody talking about it. It's not on mainstream media. I'm not seeing anything about it online. And this actually happened. Can you guys believe that? This big moment, this big impactful moment of a position held by the first female Black person. And she was clearly targeted. And the police ain't doing nothing about it. Talking about it was a stray bullet. Now, we all know that this is some BS. Thankfully, she's at home recovering because God said not today, Satan. No weapon formed against her shall prosper. Please get the message out.
What's up? Okay, what's up, Aaron? What tribe? The Scalpaho tribe. That's the tribe I'm from. Scalpaho. What's up, Dyro? But yeah, that's pretty crazy. She was shot in the neck. Getting out of church. That's wild. And yeah, there's no media coverage, because I had to see it on Instagram. So nobody's really talking. It's not trending on Twitter. I haven't seen it trending on Twitter, or nothing like that. Let me see. She actually has a video. Krishana.
A function at the Outreach Church, Lexington Road, St. Peter's Church. They had a special singer that was coming in to celebrate the new year, and I was attending.
Hold on, you can't relax for one. Y'all can't never relax. You see something? I'm showing something important right now. Can't y'all relax? You're not a tribe. That's not a tribe. Dude, relax. There's more. There's something more important right now I'm actually showing, and you worrying about what tribe I'm from. A chief of staff was shot in the neck with no media coverage, like little to no media coverage. Like, this is people's first time seeing this. Like, get a grip.
In the service with my mom. It was a great service, had a great turnout, a couple hundred people that were there that filled the church. And then after the performance, and we brought in the New Year's with fireworks and everything in the church, we exited the church. We exited the far right door. My mom and I were proceeding out of the door towards the parking lot where we parked on the left side. There's parking on the right. And we crossed over that parking. We had cleared the first row, and I was approaching the second row when I heard popping noises in the distance. It was, for my trajectory, because I was walking at an angle, it would have been to my far right. And I heard this popping, and I was like, wow. I said, they're really celebrating 2025. I said, we have fireworks in the church, we got fireworks outside the church. And the woman who was walking a little ahead of me turned around and looked at me and said, baby, that's not fireworks. And I looked at her and I said, what do you mean? I said, don't you hear the popping? I said, and she said, turn around and said it again. And she had a very stern look in her face. And then it resonated what she was saying to me. And the woman who was a little behind me off to the side here, she said, it's getting rough out here. And she pulled up her trench coat around her neck. And I said, oh my God, I need to get to my car. And I changed my gait. And instead of walking at an angle, I turned to walk straight up the road because I realized that I was at the second row and I parked at the fourth row. So I said, if I go up straight, then I'll go over and get to the car and mom will be behind me. And as soon as I took a step and a half, I felt this warm sensation and I felt like I was frozen. I didn't know what had happened. All I knew is it was this warm sensation that came over my body and I felt frozen. Next thing I know, I was on the ground and I was looking at my hand and it was just covered in blood. It had red all over it. And somebody, I don't know who, rolled me over on my back. And I remember my mom telling me, where are you hurt? Asking me, where are you hurt? And I said, my shoulder, because it was like this whole left side of me felt solid. It was like throbbing, like pain, excruciating pain coming from this side. And the next thing I remember was this gentleman, I don't know who he was, but he kept popping me in the face saying, stay awake, stay awake. And I just said, well, listen, let me just close my eyes for a little bit. And he said, no, stay with me. Keep talking to me, Krishana, what's your name? And popping me in the face. And then the next thing I know, that the EMTs, they were coming and they were doing something. And I was in an ambulance and I went to the hospital.
So tell me where you were shot.
I was shot in the neck and I was shot here. It was a straight on bullet. According to my doctor, it was a fairly large caliber gun. And the bullet is still lodged in my neck on the left side. And it just missed my carotid artery and other major arteries in my neck. But it is lodged in my kind of neck shoulder area. And I do have shrapnel throughout my left side in my shoulder from the bullet that entered my body. He said if it would have been a little bit to the right, I potentially could have been paralyzed or I would not be here. I would be dead.
Wow. That's wild. That is wild. Polite. Let me see. Let's see if we actually have any. Let's see what the news coverage says. WBTV, former chief of staff, top 8. Like, where's the coverage on CNN? So did they catch the people? Now you're worried about it. You came in here, hold on. You came in here pestering me. You've been saying you've been calling me out for a minute. I don't care. I obviously don't know who you are. So you're not that important of a factor. But now all of a sudden you came in here pestering me about something, right? And a woman was shot in the neck. Y'all don't have any empathy. And you got the goddamn Twitter egg, right? You got the goddamn Twitter egg. You hide your identity on the internet because you're a bot. You have no soul. Now all of a sudden people care about shit. Well, it's the duty to stop. You don't have. But I want the system. No, you don't. You obviously don't give a fuck. That's the first thing on your mind. If I'm showing a video of a woman getting shot, and your first thing is to comment about stopping the Abo stuff. Like, come on, dude. Y'all don't realize how ridiculous y'all are. Y'all don't. Y'all are insufferable. And y'all are supposed to be grown adults, right? Supposed to be. I don't know how old y'all are, but y'all are supposed to be grown adults. Y'all don't want to call actual problems out, actual issues out. Y'all don't want to talk about, because the Pan-Africans, you probably one of those people that run around with these Pan-Africans, literally have a woman that has been charged with abuse. Y'all don't want to call that out. She has a son that has done similar things. Y'all don't want to call that out. Pan-Africans have allowed Brother Polite, Nature Boy, folks like that to terrorize people. Y'all don't call that out. So miss me with the high morale shit. Oh, we have a high moral and we care about people. No, y'all don't. Because these movements build Nature Boys. So no, they're not. They're Pan-Africans. Because these movements build extremists. Polite is suited. Pan-Africans have built extremists. Y'all have allowed more predators. Sonetter alone has platformed more predators than anybody I can imagine on it, than any abo on the internet. You don't see that. Where's our Brother Polite's at? Where's our Malachi Z. York's at? Where's our Nature Boys at? Fuck out of here. When? In 2023? What was he saying before then? What was Eligio saying before then? Right, before he got locked up, now all of a sudden he's an Indian before he gets locked up. When he was calling himself Yeshua, saying the black woman is God. No, stop it. He was not on that mind frame before 2023. But yeah. I think I have another video on this. What's up? What's going on? What's up, Cannon? What's up, Blacks on Ville? What's up, Pharaoh? What's up, Monica? Malachi Z. York said they came from Africa. Malachi Z. York said the Yamasi came from Africa, along with the Olmec. We're not about to do that. He believed in Africa like y'all did. Y'all do. He believes in out of Africa just like y'all do. Like, don't do that. They wouldn't be calling themselves, they wouldn't be wearing unks if that was the case, right? They wouldn't be saying Hotep, speaking an African language, the Medu Neter, if they didn't believe they came from Africa. Sabian, Nuwapian, like that's African terms they call. Do you want me to show you the scroll and get a brother who was a Yamas? They're not the real tribes. They're not the real tribe. What are we talking about? Why do they speak? Why do they say their Nuwapian, Sabian languages are African? Y'all don't talk to these people. I talk to Malachi Z. York's children. I talk to them. They don't agree with nothing I say. Y'all want to pin that on us? No, they don't agree. They agree everyone comes from Africa. They said they were Yama, and they said they came from Africa. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. Y'all don't talk to these people. Go ask phase one, right? Go ask phase one. Go talk to phase one and see if he agrees with me. He doesn't. No, we're not. What are you talking about? Y'all just be saying shit. How we are offspring of New Wapians. Y'all have no idea what y'all are talking about. Like, what? Who the hell said? Y'all just be saying anything to deflect. Like, Sonnetter has literally platformed people, such as Pan-Africans. Bro, you were young. No, you weren't. You weren't anywhere. You weren't anywhere. Matter of fact, copy. Pull up. All this jabbering. Pull up. The link is there. That is. Pull up. It's open. The stage is open. But yeah, we moving on. Where was I moving on to? Oh, the HBCU. Oh yeah, because Roland Martin is actually. I don't see a link. It's right here. HBCU. I'm about to pull up this video about HBCUs. I actually gave my opinion, right? That's not it. All right, cool. That's from later. What's the HBCU thing? Oh, dang.
This shit. I hate to be the one to say it, but HBCUs are not good school. And no,
I've been saying this, man. There's no way in hell I send my kids to an HBCU. No way.
the world is taken as a fucking joke, and y'all don't see that.
I see it.
So I'm more worried about doing all this shit. To prove my point, let me show y'all something. Now look at this. The average student that goes to HBCU only makes $37,000.
And
I can't bear to listen to this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really bear. What I will say about it, and Roland Martin is crashing out. I'm gonna say this again. For all the slow people in the back, right? I use my Twitter as a reptilian wars. What the fuck? We got a reptilian in here. Great.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? What's up? Hey, look, man. You guys are nothing but a branch of the Nawabians and Moors. And you guys don't really want to admit to that. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want to carve out.
Hold on. No. Let's stop there. No, I'm not a Moor. If you've been following me on Twitter, right? I say this shit all the time. I'm not a Moor. I didn't get this shit from no Moors. Didn't get this shit from nobody. Our folks been saying they've been Indian since before there was a Malachi Z. York. What are we talking about? So are you from America? Are you from the U.S.?
Yes, I'm from the U.S.
What part?
I was there.
What part?
I'm in the Midwest.
Midwest. None of your folks said they was Indian.
No. My grandmother only said that she had Indian in her family. Okay.
There you go. Landed there. So was she around before Malachi Z. York?
Yeah, my grandmother was around before Malachi Z. York.
Okay,
yes.
So what's the point?
So saying you have it in your family, versus saying you are one is different.
If they're saying, hold on, what happens to the Indian? They're saying their grandparents are Indians. What does that mean?
She didn't say. She said we have Indian in our family.
Oh, okay, so the Indian is family. So you're related to the Indian, right?
in our family, meaning we're mixed with like it was one person in
Did
there.
she say anything about Africa?
She knew that we were African American. That's what she was saying we were mixed with. We're mixed. We were blacks with Indian in our family. She never said we were the Indian.
Did she say she was from Africa?
You say, did she say she agreed that we were from Africa? Yeah.
She agreed. Did she say it?
Yeah, she agreed we're African American.
Did she say it?
Yeah, she said we're African American.
You said we're African American. Did
Yeah.
she ever say it? Does she have oral stories about someone coming from Africa?
How would she have an oral story? She was born in 1918.
1918, right? How many years is that removed from slavery?
Slavery ended in 1865.
53
right?
years. That's 2 generations.
But they were bringing slaves in the 1700s.
They were bringing slaves in the
1700s.
16. Okay, who are those people?
Okay, one of my family members is Ibn Ibrahim Sudi. That was a Fulani slave brought.
Oh yeah, he's Arabic.
Mississippi.
So
No,
yeah, he's Arab.
Fulani is not Arab, sir.
Yes, they
Fulani,
are.
if you want to talk about the Moors, it would be one of the Moors.
One of the an Arab.
No, a black Moor.
An ancient Arab.
A black Moor. No, an ancient Arab is in Arabia. But
No,
in reality, he's African.
They're in the same peninsula.
In reality, he's African because
so you're a Moor. You're a colonizer, a conquistador.
No, I'm not a conquistador. I'm not a kind. So you're putting all these monikers on me because this is what you get. You guys,
no. You're the actual Moor, sir. Hold on, you just said it. You're the Moor. Why are you projecting that onto me? You're the Moor. I'm not.
You guys are identifying what life.
No. You just admitted that you're the Moor, sir. You're the Moor in this equation.
But I'm African. Where do the Moors come from? They come out of Africa, brother.
They're North African Berbers, right? They're not West African. They're not East African.
Fulani are West African.
No, they're not. They're not from there.
Fulani come out of the region of like Senegal and Gambia and all that area, brother.
All right, hold on. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Fulani.
You can type it in.
Fulani's a Portuguese name.
Fulani's not a Portuguese name, brother. You could look up Fula. Look up Fula. Fule. Fula, I mean.
Fulani. Fula. Yeah, Fula related to Sudanese people. What the Fula means to be Sudanese.
Well, the Sudan exists across from East Africa to West Africa, from the country of the Sudan all the way down. Sudan.
So how are they West African from Sudan?
Bilal al-Sud. That's what the Arabs called that area for the dark-skinned people. Bilal al-Sud.
Fula means to be Sudanese.
Okay. Bilal al-Sud existed from Sudan all the way over. We talking about under the Sahara, all the way over into West Africa. Bilal al-Sud. That is what the Arabs called it. Bilal al-Sud. But see, you don't want to go back that far. You feel what I'm saying? I got
books too, saying how Fulas are half European.
Well, Fulas are not half European.
Yes, they are. They got European blood.
I mean, unless they got some North African Berber blood or whatnot, and we know the Vandals.
You just said they were North African.
No, they're West African, brother.
They're North African. They're Sudanese.
Sudan is not. Parts of Sudan are not.
You just said your folks is a Moor. Like, what are we talking about?
Parts of Sudan and even in Mauritania, parts of Mauritania are not in North Africa, bro. You do know about the country of Mauritania, right?
Mauritania is Northwest Africa.
Okay, parts of it is in North Africa. Other parts are extended in West Africa.
It's part West. It's part North.
Of course.
What are we talking?
So you're not looking up the Fulani.
Hold on.
But I'm pretty sure you probably got some Mandia Fulani blood as well. You know,
Fulani? No, I don't.
Brother, you won't do your DNA test, and it's okay.
I already did it.
Okay, what did it say?
What do you think it said? Nigerian.
Of course.
There's some types of West African, like.
So why are you running around with these Mayan flags and
I did my genealogy.
Aboriginal.
How have you?
Sir, yes, I'm telling you about.
So so you found a Fulani that came to Mississippi, right? Why haven't I found that?
You need to look deep enough.
I have.
First of all,
the 1700s in Virginia, right?
Virginia,
North
right?
Carolina.
So do you think
Oh,
that as a
Virginia.
slave, as a family, okay, family was enslaved, right? Do you think that they gave them the records of their people? You know what I'm saying? They like, oh yeah, you came
You're
from here.
talking to
We talking
someone that
about
was
the
just in Virginia.
okay.
Yes.
We're talking about people that have been snatched, right? Because a lot of times they snatch kids. They snatch kids. And then the second generation, they snatched and sold them off after they had babies. So that second generation that snatched off and sold into slavery, do you think they're going to have access to the
Yes,
African
they
records?
have record. You're talking to someone that's from here. Do
Sir,
y'all
we're
forget
talking
we're
about from
from these
Africa.
areas that we're talking about? I'm not talking about from Virginia and Indiana. I'm not talking about Maryland and California. I'm in these places.
Okay, I'm in the United States as well, sir.
No,
I'm
no,
there
you're
too.
not in Mississippi. You're in the Midwest. You're
Yes,
talking
I'm
about
in the Midwest
Mississippi
now.
from
I'm in the
outside.
Midwest now.
You're talking from Mississippi from the outside. You're from the outside looking in.
Right. And you know
I'm
how
not from the outside looking in. I'm from the inside looking in.
and if my descendant, the person I descended from, Ibn Ibrahim Suri, if he wasn't able to write in Arabic and keep records and show people, because he came when he was a little bit older, then they wouldn't have known, or his generation, the family would have known that he was Fulani. The Foster family wouldn't have known that. They would have came up with that same narrative that he was some magical Indian or something like that. I probably wouldn't have cared. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't care or whatnot, Because
Yeah,
when
they have recorded Africans in Virginia. I've shown them. If
yes,
you've been
they do.
following me on Twitter, I've shown them.
We descend. If you're from Virginia and you have Nigerian blood, you're most likely Igbo, sir, because
I'm
they
not.
took the
You're
Igbos
not.
there.
I have not found an Igbo in Virginia. I actually found more East Africans for people in Virginia than West Africans.
Okay, you're talking about people that have moved there.
Madagascar. Yeah, you had people. There wasn't just West Africans in
Oh
Virginia.
yeah, but Madagascar. People from Madagascar moved there. Yes, I mean
Yeah,
I moved there with
they
brought
were
the slaves.
slaves
Brought the
there.
slaves. Yeah, they brought
They
the
were
slaves.
brought as slaves. Madagascar. So Madagascar, Angola. Those are other places too.
Yes,
Right?
Angola. A lot of them brought to South Carolina.
Yeah. They knew people were. They knew the people was coming. You're talking to someone they here. I'm in Maryland. You can't tell me about
Okay,
Maryland because I'm
and
here.
you think that these young Africans that they brought, a lot of them were young. A lot of them were
Yeah, they
underage.
were young. 80% were men. They said, right?
Yes, most of them are young
Who do they
men.
have children with to create black babies?
Exactly. They had breeding farms too.
Oh,
They
where?
developed breeding farms over there in Maryland.
Yeah. They say that, right?
No,
But
we
I'm
know
actually
that.
here. I'm here.
Tariq Nasheed did the movie Buck Breaking and talked
Yeah,
about
he
that.
did the movie Buck Breaking on it, but I'm here in Maryland.
Okay,
Right?
but that doesn't mean you're
I have
looking
yet
up
to
the
see
history.
any proof of a breeding farm. Someone getting bred.
Sir,
on a
are
farm.
you going to these plantations? Because we can Google.
Yes,
Look, you
I'm
can
related to the
Google the
Briscoes.
plantations.
I'm related to the Briscoes.
It's not like saying, oh yeah, it's a sign that says it's a breeding
And also
farm.
on top of that, they say that about Baltimore City, where I'm from, right? The inception of Baltimore City has always had more free people of color than slaves.
And Baltimore also has a lot of people that are the incest capital of
No,
America
that's
too,
not.
right?
No, it's not.
Look that up.
No, it's not. You're talking to someone that's been there their whole life.
Tyreek talked about that too. That in
And he's
Pennsylvania.
wrong. He's wrong.
No, that's actually a known fact. You can
No,
look
it's
that up
not,
right now.
bro. No, it's not.
Look it up.
I'm here.
Okay, you can be there, but look up the numbers, bro. I don't know
Look
what's
up
going on
if
around the
it's
corner.
always been more free people of color in Baltimore than slaves. What does that tell you?
It was still they still
No, they
slaves.
weren't. I have no
They were
signs of
still
incest in my family at all.
You
My
probably
grandma's-
don't, brother. And that's
Yeah,
and that's
hold
okay.
on, bro. You're talking to someone that has family that's been here since the inception of Baltimore. My people built up Baltimore. What are we talking about?
Okay, it's free people of color and the slaves.
As free people, and they weren't incested.
You do know it's people that purchased their freedom, right?
They weren't incested. I have ancestors that founded Anne Arundel County, the county before Baltimore County, in between that and PG County. What are we talking about?
Okay, you do know it was slaves that were able
And they
to
were free
purchase their
since the
freedom.
1600s.
So you do know it was slaves that were able to, that had a certain skill set, right? Look up the what is this book called that I have? The
This
Diary
book,
of a Runaway
dude, I'm
Slave.
telling you about my family.
No, but I'm about to tell you, it's a lot of people that through skills, whether they were blacksmiths or seamstress, they were able to purchase their freedom because they can go work for somebody else.
Yeah,
and
and
make
that
their
wasn't
extra
my
money.
family. I'm telling you.
Sir, well, how did your family magically get to Baltimore, sir?
How do they magic? They were there.
Sir, they weren't there
They were all.
pre
Dude, are you from here?
1600s, brother.
Yes,
Your
they were
family,
there pre 1600s. Do you know what
no,
Baltimore
pre
land is?
1600s.
What was the original name of Baltimore land?
Say what?
What's the original name of Baltimore?
I don't know the original name.
Yeah, exactly. I do.
Yeah, you looked it up.
No, I didn't.
Sir, this wasn't nothing passed down in your family.
No, yes, it was.
What are you going to give me some English name?
How are you going to tell me, dude? Are you my family?
Are you going to give me some English name?
Am I going? No, it's not an English name.
Okay, so it wasn't passed down unless you got some.
Dude, how are you going to tell me what my family told me? Are you my family?
No, I'm not. But you're not going to.
So shut up. So shut up.
You're keeping it a secret.
I haven't kept it a secret. I've told people, not you, right? I can speak Powhatan. Can you speak Fula? Can you speak Arabic?
I can speak a little Arabic. I can't speak.
You can
Fula.
speak a little Arabic. You're not holding on to the tradition of your African ancestors. You're not.
No, I'm not holding on to it.
Yeah, exactly. So how are you going to tell me, someone who's telling you about where I'm from?
Because you're around some Powhatan or some mixed black people.
Because I'm around. Powhatan. I'm not around.
It's a bunch of white
Powhatan. What are we talking about?
It's a bunch of white Powhatans, bro. When you
it's a bunch of white Fula.
There's no.
It's a bunch of white Africans. What are we talking about,
sir?
It's a bunch of white Africans. Yes,
have you been to those powwows?
Yes, I have. Have you?
And have you seen the white people there?
It's mostly us at these powwows.
Sir, it's a bunch of white people. I can pull up
it's not. Have you been to the powwow in Baltimore? Yes or no?
No, I haven't been to the
powwow. So shut up.
What do you have it on, Druid Hill?
No, it's not on Druid Hill.
Sir, if somebody's cosplaying...
No, sir. So you don't know and why don't y'all ever admit that y'all don't know what you're talking about?
Because you
do you know yes or no? Have you been here?
I've been to Baltimore.
Have you been to the powwow here?
No, I haven't been to the powwow.
No. So why are you trying to tell me about somewhere you've never been?
I haven't been to the powwow on Druid Hill.
Exactly. So if you've been to the powwow, you would know what I'm talking about, right?
Sir, are you cosplaying black people?
Am I cosplaying? No. How am I cosplaying? Huh?
Sir, because in your DNA test,
how am I cosplaying?
Native American
DNA. Hold on. Name my African ancestor. Name them.
You have to name them. This is in your family.
Right. And if I'm telling you,
but I can look at you
in my genealogy, and I'm back in the 1700s. What does that tell you?
Look, I can look. Okay, I got genealogy from the 1700s, but they weren't Indian, sir.
Were they from Africa?
No, they were brought to from Africa to Virginia.
Were they from Africa?
They were brought. A lot of them brought to Africa.
What were their names?
They were brought to Africa from.
Give me the last name.
Brought to Virginia from Africa, sir.
Give me the last name.
One of the names is Adair. The other name I gave you was Foster. The other name I gave was Cannon. And when you look these last names up, most of them go to Scotland because those were the slave masters at the time.
Oh, you're related to the Cannons, right?
Which is
the Cannons go back to the Powhatan.
No, they don't go back to the Powhatan.
Yes, they do.
These are Cannons in Mississippi.
Yes, you do.
These are Cannons in Mississippi.
They do.
First of all,
I'm telling you from someone that's from here.
Sir, Cannon is not a Powhatan name. It's not even in the language.
The Cannons married into the Powhatan. Are you going to shut up and let me finish?
Sir, because a couple people married.
No. The Cannon, I can show you this shit. What are we talking about? You're speaking from an area you're not from. You're speaking about an area you're not from.
Look up James Adair, sir.
James Adair. That's a European.
Yes. Cannon is a European name. It's not a Powhatan name, sir.
Cannon's married into the Powhatan.
No, they probably took some Powhatan as wives or whatnot. They took some Powhatans, but it wasn't a fair marriage.
So if
because
the
the Scottish
Europeans are mixing
enslaved a
with
lot
the
of people over
Powhatan,
there.
right? I'm telling you, Cannons are married into the Powhatan.
No, it wasn't a fair. It wasn't a fair thing. They took
How
a
do
lot
you
of
know that?
Powhatans and slaves.
Powhatans and slaves. Okay, cool.
They enslaved a lot of Powhatans, and they
Yeah.
enslaved a lot of black folks.
The
They enslaved all the
Powhatan.
black folks that came over here.
They not. No, they didn't. The first Africans that were brought to America were not enslaved.
Indentured servants.
Indentured servants. Exactly.
And they became slaves, and they became permanent slaves after the Bacon's
They all
Rebellion.
didn't become permanent slaves.
Okay, we're not going to say all of them, but most of them, sir.
Most of them. Okay.
10% doesn't account for 90%.
90%. How do you know the numbers?
You got the brother that came over from Angola with the was it the Spaniards or whatnot, and they fought and they beat the Mayan or whatnot, and the Aztecs or whatever. He wasn't a slave, but he had to fight in their army to keep and maintain freedom.
So yeah, you got
conquistadors.
Okay, cool. But you're not about to tell me about my family, and I'm in this area. You're not in Mississippi.
You did your DNA test, not me.
You're not in Mississippi.
But you did your DNA test. My people from there, sir.
No, you're not there though. Why aren't you there?
Okay, because they came and migrated to the Midwest.
They came. Why aren't you going back?
Sir, I can go back anytime I want.
But why aren't you there now? Why aren't you with your people
in China? Because my family migrated up here up north, sir.
What does that mean? Why aren't you going back?
Sir, during the Great Migration, they migrated.
I got family that went through during the Great Migration too. But I'm still here with my folks.
Sir, you said your folks always been there.
Yeah, my folks has always been there. Some went during the Great Migration. They left.
They left Baltimore, even though they were free in Baltimore.
Yes, they left Baltimore. A lot of people left during the Great Migration.
Sir, out in the deep South, Virginia on down, you had the people leaving in droves, going up to New York, going up to DC, going up to Baltimore.
Yes.
Baltimore was a stop during the Great Migration.
Okay, yeah, I have found some families that went up here. I have family that's always been here.
But far as Powhatan, brother, you have to prove that DNA test. We got to look at family.
Where's the Powhatan DNA at? Where are the Powhatan samples at?
Well, Powhatan's damn near.
They don't have any Powhatan samples
because most of them are extinct tribe. They will have a sample from you.
They're not. They don't have any Powhatan samples. They don't.
You would be the sample, sir.
I would be the sample. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll be the Powhatan sample. Okay. What about the ancient Powhatan samples?
Sir, you would be the ancient Powhatan sample.
I'm Powhatan. Yeah, exactly. But I was just cosplaying just a minute ago, right?
No, you would be if that was you, but
how do you know that's not me? What are you talking about?
You pretty much, like you said, you're mostly Nigerian mixed with a little European. Well, probably about 20% European.
According to Ancestry.
Because I'm damn near 30.
I would have a different result on 23andMe.
Because the DNA test depends. It depends on how many people are taking that DNA test.
It depends on how many people. Yeah, they're inaccurate. Why does Ancestry tell you to do genealogy?
Sir, and that works. It goes hand in hand. And
it goes hand. If it goes hand in hand, right? Why haven't I? Hold on. If it goes hand in hand, right? Why haven't I found an African?
So I found an African. I don't know how you're looking or what you're looking.
I'm looking. Have you been to the archives?
And you haven't found an Indian.
I have. Okay, what are you talking about?
So you?
I'm related to Philip Sheridan Proctor, aka Turkey Teok.
You found a red
who resurrected the Piscataway.
He's a red resurrected. When did he do that?
In the 1900s.
Sir, anything after the 1900s, then people.
No. Why did they allow the Piscataway are recognized by Maryland?
Sir, they're either mixed.
No. Don't.
They have heavy.
No. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. Why was he allowed to resurrect the Piscataway?
Sir, he's not an.
No. We're not about to do that. Why was he allowed to resurrect the Piscataway?
I don't know why.
Exactly, because he was Piscataway.
I don't know why. Okay.
No. He was Piscataway.
No.
He was Piscataway. That's why he was allowed to resurrect the Piscataway.
Sir, most of those tribes are already heavily admixed over there.
They are heavily.
From the
So
East
what?
Coast of New
Are
York.
they not
You're
Indian
not-
no more? Are
You're
they
not
not
pure
Indian?
tribes
They
like
are
those
heavily.
Ojibwas.
Prove it. How are who they mixed with?
Sir, blacks and whites. That's what
Blacks
I'm
and
telling
white.
you. When you look it up, they're mixed with black and white.
If you look it up, why were they able to resurrect it then?
Okay, he
If they're-
was mixed.
If he was mixed, how is he not Piscataway?
Show a picture of him.
I'll show a picture of him. Turkey Tayak. Y'all think y'all know everything. Why do y'all think y'all know everything? Huh?
I can't see the picture.
The picture's right here.
Can you scroll up? Make it bigger.
The picture's right here. Turkey Tayak.
He doesn't look black.
He doesn't look black, but
He
why
doesn't
is he
look black at
classified as
all.
black? Why was he classified as black then?
He doesn't look black. He's probably mixed.
Why was he classified
But
as
he
black?
doesn't look. You don't look like him
Who? What? Well, how do you know that? Huh?
because you have wide nose. You got the big lips.
What,
just
so
like
okay,
just
so
like me.
a stereotype based off of what?
Yes, because our features are
Race
on,
based off pseudoscience, right?
no,
A racial
not
pseudoscience.
pseudoscience.
Yes,
Because
it is.
genetically we have
Pseudoscience.
these things because we're from a tropical area
Right.
in the
Tropical
world. You don't
area.
need
Well,
that.
okay, cool.
in the northern climate.
Is Pennsylvania a tropical area?
No.
All right, bet. I got something for you. Pennsylvania is not a tropical area, right? Then why were the Lenape described as being black?
The Lenape are not black though, sir.
And why did William Penn say they had a black complexion?
Okay, we got dark red Indians, sir, but they're not.
Why did they say they
black.
had? He said, "What's a black complexion then?"
Your wide nose was
What's
made
a
for a
black
reason
complexion?
being in Africa.
No, stop it. What's a black complexion?
Sir, they were dark.
What's
It was
a
dark.
black complexion?
I know some now. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I know some Ojibways up in northern Michigan, well, central Michigan and northern Michigan, and damn near almost dark. They reddish brown though, not brown like me, but reddish brown. Because of course I'm
a reddish brown.
You have admixture of European, sir.
I'm a reddish brown.
Okay, he was darker than you.
Okay,
cool.
You have I'm a reddish brown. What are we talking about?
But he wasn't black. What you consider? He didn't look.
What is black?
He didn't look.
What
phenotypically,
is black? What is black?
People that descend from Africa, sir.
Then why were Indians reclassified as black?
All Indians were reclassified as black, sir. That was in Virginia.
No, it wasn't.
When they were separating the black people that were mixing with those tribes.
It was in Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, Massachusetts, New York. The North.
No, that was only.
No,
Virginia,
it wasn't.
Maryland
No, it
area,
wasn't.
sir.
Stop it.
That was only in the area.
Wasn't.
It wasn't in New York or anything.
No,
like that.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I have the records. The state show that.
That wasn't in that. That wasn't in that area. So that was.
Yes, it was.
In Virginia.
What are we talking? All right, man. I'm about to.
And you're not going to find
real quick. Be quiet.
I'm saying you're not going to find it in Ohio and Michigan either.
Yes, it is. Yo, dude, just relax. All these tribes. What tribe was it?
So the person that said DNA tests are for entertainment purposes only, they have to say that because they can't sell your information out. They can't give it out to police agencies or other agencies and stuff like that. It's a disclaimer. If you read the whole disclaimer, you'll see why they say DNA tests are for entertainment purposes only. But you niggas don't read. You niggas don't read.
Y'all don't read. How many? Name the last 10 books you read.
I can show you my library, brother.
Cool. Now, cool.
A lot of those books y'all been stealing pictures out of saying they're Indians, but it's okay. I got a book, Santeria and Throne, and y'all keep recycling this one image saying it's Indians until I expose most of y'all.
Matter of fact, I'm about to go reclassify. Yeah, I'm about to, because I posted the picture already.
You're not gonna find it, sir.
I am. All right, because I posted.
You're gonna find Walter Plecker.
Hold on, how am I not going to find something that I already posted or before?
You're gonna find some stuff from Walter Plecker, and it's gonna be talking
No,
about
it's
what's going
not.
on in Virginia.
Walter Proctor is not, and it wasn't from the Northeast. What are we talking about?
And most of those folks are white and black. When I look at the pictures over there where they're having their powwows, there's white people there and there's
Oh
black
shit!
people
Hold on,
there.
I forgot. Yeah, the Nanticoke. Nanticoke reclassified as black. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's probably some niggas claiming that they Nanticoke.
Nanticoke. Nanticoke people were classified as black or colored after the Civil War. Paper genocide. Y'all don't know what paper genocide means, right?
Let me look this up.
Tribal members speak. Why are the tribes speaking about this? Huh? Why are tribal members speaking about this? Yeah, and that the Delaware's forgotten folks, and it's a tribe in the Northeast too. I forgot the name of it.
Nanticoke tribe.
Nanticoke. They're from Delaware.
And I'm looking at people that are white, mixed. I'm looking at this white lady along with this half-breed, light-skinned lady, along with these white people with Nanticoke.
Okay, cool. Do you know who the Africans married when they got over here?
Blonde hair, blue eye. It's some that mixed in. I'm saying it's some like what's the guy from New York? Because my boy is akin to him too. And what is this dude name from Manhattan? Cuffy, Paul Cuffy, right?
Yeah, Paul Cuffy.
Admixture, but Cuffy comes from the word Kofi, which his family was from Ghana.
Are all the Shinnecock Cuffies?
All of them weren't Cuffy. Later on,
exactly. So that's one instance.
But Cuffy comes from Kofi.
Okay, cool. That's them.
But I'm looking at these lily white people. Look, I'm looking at these lily white people with blonde. This lady looks straight up like a Karen that I'm looking at, and they're saying
what does that mean? What does that mean?
Because you can't sit here and say that these Indians were black. They were Indian.
White. White people? Do you know how many generations it takes to wipe out melanin?
Sir,
2 generations.
But once it's wiped out,
the 2 generations, right? For someone, no. Right? Look at Patrick Mahomes, right? His father, darker than me, married a white woman. You get Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes then marries a white woman and has a child by a white woman. Now look at his children.
Okay, you're right. They're admixture. They're not full-blooded anymore, sir.
What is a full blood?
A full blood is when I go up north and I see those Ojibwe people, and they haven't mixed in with white people. They still have their dark red hue. They still have their features. They are pure blood.
What? That's made up. Full blood is made up. Blood quantum is made up,
sir. If we do this DNA test, it's not going to come back European now.
When did blood quantum start?
I don't know when blood quantum started, but
I
know
blood quantum was made by the government.
Sir, there was no
such thing as a full blood,
right? It was scientists that found
there is no such thing as a full. There's no such thing as a full blood before Europeans.
Sir, you're not going to have. Well,
do you know how people became Indians?
They're not going to have European ancestry.
Do you know how people became Indians? Right?
How was that, sir?
Through their mother. That's how you're classified as an Indian. It's through your mother. But you don't know that, right?
So everybody's mother is Indian. Okay, all right.
If your mother was Indian, before Europeans came over here, and after, right? If your mother was Indian, that meant you're an Indian.
I mean, that's cute and all, but you're admixed.
That's not. That's no matter. How are you going to tell people about their tribe? Right.
No matter.
How are you going to tell people about their tribe? Right.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
if you're Ashanti, right? If you're Ashanti, right, that means you're off your father. That's because of your father. That's why you're a Khan. That's why you're Igbo. It's because of your father. So if someone has a white mother and their father is Igbo, they're still Igbo.
I mean, if you want to deal with politics, then yes, you can.
It's not about. It's about.
And truly, you're
it's about kinship. it's about kinship and rules of the tribe. You
Okay,
saying
but you dissing Africans, and you're
who's dissing
you're mixed
Africans?
with Africans, sir.
Who's dissing
I look at the
Africans?
stuff on your page.
Who's dissing Africans?
I
Name a
look at
time where I said fuck Africa.
aren't
Find
you
the tweet.
FBA?
Find the tweet where I said fuck Africa.
No, you don't have a tweet that says that.
Yeah, exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Don't
with
have a
that
tweet
shit.
that. You
Then
don't. You
shut
don't
the
have
fuck
to use
up.
that language. You don't have to use that language in the debate,
Shit, I'm
man.
gonna say whatever I want
This-
on my
this-
platform.
This is what Lord Jamar did when he was getting debunked by the flat earth science.
No, because you
science,
don't. You're
bro.
not adding anything. Source up. Sow some sources.
If I got on my computer and was on here, I can
Yeah,
show
yeah,
sources, sir.
you come on here. You came on here trying to argue me down.
No,
right?
no, you made my point.
I didn't
You
make
said they're
point.
admixed, and that's what I wanted you to admit. That they're admixed.
What's okay? Everyone's admixed. What's your admixtures?
I'm damn near 30% European.
30%. How many
near.
European lines do you have on your tree?
Well, James Adair is one of the people that's in my family.
James Adair. That's one. Go ahead.
That's
Name
one,
more.
but it's a few other ones. And,
Yeah, a few other ones. How many lines
when you
goes back
pull
to
up
Europeans?
when you go look up kin, when you go on the ancestry part, you look up who's related to you or whatnot. They show, and I got a bunch of white people that pop.
Yeah,
up
exactly. You got a bunch of European admixture, and you're more. You're European.
Sir, no, I'm a descendant.
You're European.
I'm a descendant of a Fulani.
You're a descendant of a Fula that has European blood.
But you need to stop. This is what I want.
You have European blood through your Fula.
Yeah, but if you're claiming, hey, I'm from an admixed tribe, okay, all right, cool.
No, we're not admixed, sir. We're that. The
sir,
Powhatan
you did your DNA test. How you admixed?
The Powhatan are Powhatan, right? That doesn't change that they're not Powhatan. That's what you don't get.
Okay, sir, you're admixed. It doesn't matter.
You're admixed, sir. You're not African.
Sir, I'm from
You're
Michigan, but I'm not Ojibwa.
You're not African.
I'm a descendant. I'm American. I'm a descendant of Africa.
You're not American.
I'm a descendant of Africa. I am American. You're not American, sir.
If you don't have no indigenous ties to America, you're not American.
Sir, no, sir.
No. If you don't have no indigenous ties to America, then you're not American.
Just like the Chinese.
No, they're not American
Oregon,
either. They're not
in the 1800s. They're American, sir.
No, they're not.
Just
if
like
you don't have any indigenous ties to America, you're not American.
Sir, just like Joe Biden is American.
He's not American.
So no, I'm not Native American. No, I'm not Native American.
You're not American at all.
No, I'm not a Native American, sir.
Native Americans is a term that was made by white people. So what are we talking about?
Okay, Aboriginal was a term. All the shit we speaking are made by white people.
Aboriginal, Aboriginal Indians not.
Yeah, they thought they were in India, sir.
No, they didn't.
Christopher Columbus thought
India
he was
not
in
even
India,
called
sir.
that during that time.
Indians didn't call themselves Indians, sir.
India was not called that during that time. It's called Hindustan.
No, but he did. Okay, have you read his journals?
Yes, I've read the journals.
When he described the Indians, right? He said they resemble people of the not Cape Verde. What is those islands over there? The Canary Islands, neither black nor white. They got hair like horses.
Why did he call them Los Indios, Los Gentile Indios?
Because he thought he landed in India.
No, he called them. What does Los Gentile Indios mean?
Doesn't India? Don't they have straight hair in India?
What does Los Gentile Indios mean?
Sir, India. They're from India.
Answer the question.
From India.
What does Los Gentile Indios? No, dude. What does Gentile mean? What does Los Gentile Indios mean? Why do you keep
what does it mean?
I
said it a billion times. What does it mean?
No, it means the people of God, sir. Why do y'all do this?
India, which everybody knows. We learned this in elementary school.
India during that time. It was called Hindustan or Bharata.
Sir, he's European. He's from Portugal. He's not from India. They couldn't even get over it.
Why did he call those people Los Gentile?
No, let me give you a reason he sailed out, right? Because the Ottoman.
No, dude. No, you're not answering any of my questions. Because he thought Los Gentile Indios does not mean from India. It means the people of God.
Sir, when I get Indios, when I see Indios in Latin America, sir, it's always either related to Indian or India.
It means Dios, in Dios, of God.
So why have Latin people in Latin America with these statues and all that, the Indian in India or whatnot, they relate to it as Indios.
In Dios
The
means
PPA.
of God in Spanish, in Portuguese.
Sir, he literally left Portugal to make another route to sail to India because he had to go through the Muslims, and the Muslims would either
Then why did
enslave
he
them or
stumble?
tax them.
Why did they say America was the Holy Land?
For them.
Yeah, and why did he call them people? And he called the people of God.
See, now you about to get into this
He knew
Mormon.
where he was going.
You get into this Mormon stuff now.
No, yeah, where he knew where he was going.
So are you a Mormon?
I'm not a Mormon. He knew where he was going, dude.
Sir, he didn't know where he was going.
Yes, he was. How did he have a translator?
Look, okay.
Why did he have a translator with him that knew the people languages of the people?
Sir, he didn't have a translator.
Yes, he does. Why do
they had to come and translate, sir? They had to come and translate the stuff.
He had Jewish translators with him,
sir. So okay, so give me the Jewish words. And well, he landed in.
Have you ever heard of what did he call the people? What were the people called with him? A Morano, right?
He had a couple of Morenos.
Morano,
they all weren't Moreno, sir.
Yeah, Morano. What does Morano mean?
It's a term for Moor, bro. It means black.
It's a Moor or a Jewish person.
Okay, so when he got what are the people?
Exactly. So that story, that's
Hebrew.
Hold on, I'm about to show you.
Show me the Hebrew Arawak language, because there's still Arawaks in Guyana and all these places, right? And in South America.
There's the what?
It's still Arawak, full-blooded Arawak. Like
okay,
South
cool.
America,
who said there wasn't? You're all over the place, sir.
So you have to.
You don't want to stay. You don't want to stay on topic.
So you have to.
You're getting. Hold on. Stay on topic.
No, because you're going.
Stay on topic. I'm not about to keep telling you. You run around. You don't want to answer any questions. Stay on topic or get off the stage. Like, dude, Morano, Christopher Columbus with Moranos. And this is from a Jewish institution. Let me find it.
I mean, all you got to do is show me the Arawak words that he translated, sir.
Yeah, you keep you don't stay on topic.
No, I'm on topic. You're literally saying, why did they bring a guy to translate?
How do we even get to Los? I was about to say Indian is not a European term. That's how we got here.
Look up Indus Valley, sir.
Okay, Indus Valley, cool. It still wasn't called that. It still wasn't called that.
Okay, people pronunciate stuff different throughout the
Indus Valley, blah blah. I showed maps.
White people call the Strait of Gibraltar, and it was named after Jabir al-Tawfiq, which is sounds totally different than Gibraltar, sir.
Okay, cool. You came up here trying to disprove me. Nah. You came up here trying to disprove me. You haven't disproved me. I'm an Indian.
I am. You sitting here saying he brought a translator. I said, okay, first of all, what language did he translate? Arawak language, and we can break down the translations. But you can't.
Translator. This is from Jewish institutions that he came over with. What are we talking about? So-called new Christians. This is not my story. It's their story. I'm
not saying Christopher Columbus wasn't a crypto Jew. He may as well have been, but still, it wasn't any. See, you going down this Bingham Mormon rabbit hole right here, bro.
Bingham, blah blah blah.
And I'm trying not to get you to go there because you're going down that hill.
Going what hill? This is not what I said. These are what people have said.
Sir, Holy Land for them. For the Europeans.
Yeah, why would they've been all over the goddamn? These are people that have been all over the goddamn world. Why is America their holy land? And why are there people calling the people indigenous to that land the people of God?
Because they came over here and conquered it, sir. This is why
They came over here. They came over. Why? Out of all the people, they conquered everywhere.
You ever heard of Manifest Destiny?
Yeah, I've heard of man. They conquered everywhere. Why
Yes,
isn't
Destiny.
everywhere the Holy Land to them? If that's the reason.
No, they're not. They didn't conquer and just
Yes,
live
they
on the land.
They conquered everywhere.
They colonized places, but they didn't live. They like it's not white people.
They colonized They got their hands everywhere.
Sir, they live here, sir.
They live here. They live in South Africa. They live in Australia. They live in Asia.
Yes.
So what are we talking about?
They don't live in huge swaths in Mozambique or Kenya. You got few here, few there, whatnot.
Well, shit, they were colonized. The Portuguese were in Angola. They conquered Angola
on the coast. You know
they
why?
They conquered Angola at one point. They conquered the Indian Ocean at one point. What are we talking about?
Sir,
that's how
on the coast of Angola.
Africa came over here.
They didn't penetrate inner Angola, sir. They were on the coast of Angola.
They were They were on the coast. They still conquered parts of Angola.
So first of all, you know about the tsetse fly, right? Over in Africa. They couldn't have brought domesticated horses on land because the tsetse fly would have killed their horses.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because they didn't conquer it like they conquered
They still had people rounded up and traded them, right?
You said they still had people rounded up and trade. Yeah, from the coast.
Yeah, from the coast. And who? They had colonization doesn't mean just beating up on people. Who did they get the people from?
Sir, they went and they got it from the locals.
Yeah, they persuaded the locals into colonizing their own people.
But they could not
They had their hands in it. Did they not have their hands in it?
Yes, the locals had their hands in it, yeah.
Both had their hands in it. I'm not talking about the local. The Europeans had their hands in it.
So you basically what you do, you agreeing with most of the stuff that happened, but you're not really agreeing with the Aboriginal paradigm. You like, look,
I'm an Indian. I go off genealogy. Don't call me whatever. I'm go off genealogy.
But you're not fully Indian. You're admixed.
So what? Most of my ancestors are from America.
So you're not an Aboriginal.
If most of my ancestors are from America, what does that mean? What does that mean? Huh?
Most of my ancestors and George Bush ancestors from America. What does that mean?
Dude, what are you fucking... I'm talking about being indigenous. George Washington's from fucking Europe.
Okay, what did your DNA test say for your Nigeria, sir?
Yo, fuck that DNA test.
No.
We name my ancestors.
Can't say that when it's we're finding.
Yes, I can say fuck that DNA test. If it's not showing up in my tree, fuck that DNA test.
Because we're finding serial killers with that DNA test. That's the first thing.
Okay, cool. They connect you with living people.
We're finding people finding who their baby father is.
A lot there. Are they living? Yes or no?
Okay, yeah, it's going
to. They're living. They connect you with living people.
Yes, mine's connected.
I'm talking about my genealogy. I'm talking about my ancestors, my family tree. Yes, these people are long gone.
Okay, but you admitted you have an admixture, sir.
Okay, I have an admixture of Indian and European, bruh.
You said Indian and European. You just said Nigerian.
That's what the DNA test said.
And we know they just did a commemoration for the Igbo people that were brought to over there to
what are you hold on, what are you not getting, sir? What are you not getting? My tree shows no Africans.
You said what?
My tree shows no Africans.
So you would rather claim your European side.
Who's claiming the European? I said I'm an Indian. I didn't say I'm European.
You admitted that you had European admixture, but you said, well, I don't got an African ancestry. Admixture. Even though they brought Africans to that area.
Okay, cool. And I'm not one of them that descend from them.
That doesn't make sense, especially.
How does it not make sense? I'm not from... I don't have an African from that area. What are we talking about?
Sir, your DNA test.
Okay, cool. Name my African ancestor for me.
So most likely your people were brought from the Bight of Biafra.
No, dude.
Where the Igbos
we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. No. I said myself, I'm in the 16 and 1700s. So we're not about to do that. free people of color in Virginia, in Maryland. We're not about to do that. No.
Okay, Benjamin Banneker was a free person of color, but he was African. His mother and them was from
Where
Guinea.
was he from in Africa?
They're from Guinea.
No, they're fucking not. Dude, come on.
Do you know the story of Benjamin Banneker, sir?
Benjamin Banneker. I'm about to pull up his.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
I'm about to pull up his records, dude. I'm about to pull up his records.
You're not about to sit here and say he was Indian.
I'm not about to say he was nothing. He could have been European. Okay, cool. They say Africa, right? Let's see. Let's look at the records. Let's look at the records for his father. A free Negro. They only have 4 sources, right? As a free Negro, they were outcast in such a community. They said he was a free Negro. The Banneker Family Bible. What's his family Bible say?
Hold on, I'm looking for hold on. It was Benjamin Banneker. I'm looking for it right now.
They say he was born in Guinea, West Africa. His dad. Okay, cool. Senegal.
Yeah, Guinea, West Africa.
Enslavement was brought over. I'm not related to Benjamin Banneker.
Yeah, but he was a free person of color. I'm proving to you that it was free Africans.
Okay, cool. And I'm not one of them.
Sir, you said, "Oh, free Africa. How was free black people here and they weren't African?" I'm showing you an
I have a
example.
great grandfather that was born in 1670 that was free.
Okay, so
1670. Owned land.
they were bringing Africans over here at Golan.
Land, sir. He owned land.
They were bringing, and that's one part of your family. Remember,
That's not. It's multiple part. I have multiple free people of color in my family. I have a great grandma. I just found. She was a black woman of Indian descent.
Sir, just because you were free doesn't mean
do
you were
that.
Indian. I just showed you.
Dude. My 7th, 8th great grandmother was a free black woman of Indian descent.
Okay, brother. Benjamin Banneker.
You're not about to argue me about my ancestors.
Benjamin Banneker. I'm not saying. Look, if you have
no. I'm telling you my genealogy, sir. You're not about to do the DNA. No, I'm telling you about my family. You're not of my tree. You're not of my lineage.
If I stand you next
trying to tell me about what I am.
But you said you were at mixed, so I'm agreeing.
And mixed with European and Indian. What are we talking about? I can tell you about my European side, huh? I have people from Scotland. I have people from Ireland. I have people from England. I have people from Switzerland.
This is cognitive dissonance, right?
No, it's not cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance, man.
It's not. If I can name my European ancestors and my Indian ancestors.
So why don't you start to dig deeper and don't stop?
I dig, dude.
Don't be biased to your DNA.
Dude,
look up.
I'm in the 16 and 1700s. Unless you are doing my tree, right? You're not going to tell me. On most of my lines, I'm in the 16 and 1700s. I can tell you what Europeans mixed into my family. I can tell you what Indians were baptized and became European and had Christian names. I can tell you what tribes they were from. I can tell you how far they go back in England or Europe or Scotland or Ireland or Switzerland.
You know why you can tell that? Because you can literally look up your last name, whether it's Cannon,
dude,
it's Foster, and you can look at it.
No, if I look up my last name right now, it's not going to tell me they came from Switzerland.
You can trace that last name to a coat of arms that's traced to a family over there in Europe. I can do that with Cannon, sir.
A coat of arms. I'm not looking at the coat of arms, dude. I'm looking at their records. The people that were in that area of my family.
So do you know who Turtle Gang is?
Yeah, I know who Turtle Gang is.
So do you agree with Turtle Gang and his philosophy? Like his face, he's admixture.
That's Turtle Gang. He's speaking about Turtle Gang.
You're basically saying what What you trying to say without acknowledging your African part of your
Oh my
story?
dude. Turtle Gang, if Turtle Gang found Africans in his genealogy, that's cool. Turtle Gang is Lenny Lenape. He's not going to stop being Lenny Lenape. He's Lenny Lenape first, actually, before any African admixture.
Yeah, if he wants to claim that.
No, he's enrolled in the goddamn tribe. I know his cousin.
If he wants to claim that part of the family, okay.
He is enrolled in the Lenny Lenape. Are you slow?
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what.
No, dude. Are you slow? What's not clicking?
No, I'm about to break it down to you.
No. You're not about to break nothing down.
When you talk to the Navajo,
if he wants to click, no, dude. What's not clicking? He's Lenny Lenape enrolled in his tribe. He's Lenny Lenape first. Fuck the European admixture. Fuck the African admixture. He's Lenny Lenape.
He claims both, sir, and it's
claims
okay.
both, but if he asks Turtle Gang today, right, what he's gonna pick first? Is he gonna pick the family, the tribe he's enrolled in, or the land that's foreign to him?
He's picking both. We talked to him. He's been on our shows before.
He's picking both, but he's enrolled in Lenny Lenape.
If you ever came on,
all right, ask Turtle Gang, would he give up his Lenny Lenape heritage to go to Africa? Exactly. That's my point.
That's a proud heritage to have for him. Like,
that's a proud heritage, but he's not going to give it up because of his admixture, right?
So let me tell you, like, with these tribes that when you coming further west, right, Navajo, the tribes in Oklahoma and all that, even though they have admixture too, right? Oh, Cherokee got admixture, but we talking about Navajo and all of them. They say all of them in agreement that those East Coast tribes are heavy admix, meaning they barely have any Indian blood left.
How do they agree with something they're not supposed to speak on?
You say I'm not supposed to speak on that?
They're not supposed to speak on it. How do they know that? They're not supposed to speak on it. That's their bylaws.
Why are they not supposed to speak on it, though?
Because that's their bylaw. You're not supposed to check Indians, or you're not supposed to talk about Indian tribes that you're not a part of. So who are these people you're talking about?
These are the ones that's been online, that's been talking, saying, "Hey, look."
Yeah, and they're breaking their bylaws.
But it's not a secret, though. It's not a secret that it's heavy.
No, they're talking about some things that they don't know about, dude. If you ask some of these people that's enrolled in these tribes where their family were before the Trail of Tears, they're not going to answer you. How did they end up in Oklahoma? Some of them don't even know.
Well, that's the ones that don't want to know. It's obvious.
No. We've talked to enrolled Cherokee too. Where's their family at before the Trail of Tears?
A lot of them were in Tennessee, South Carolina.
Tennessee, South Carolina. Okay, cool. Yeah. Why some of them don't know?
Because a lot of them not studying it. And a lot of them not looking it up.
A lot of them aren't looking it up.
You know, it's like a lot of people that don't know.
Hold on. Why is the chief, who's 136 Cherokee, right? 136.
Do we have this on paper?
It's a video, right? His Cherokee ancestor was Negro.
Do we have this information?
Yes, it's on YouTube.
I never seen this information.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
We can look it up.
Chief Hoskins. Go look up Chief Hoskins' video about his ancestry.
Because I don't know if
Cherokee ancestor was a Negro.
So why they kicked all of the black Cherokee out of the tribe then?
Why did they? Some of them are on blood. I have people that are on blood. Some of them didn't go to Oklahoma. You ever think about that? Most of them didn't go to Oklahoma.
Where did they go?
They stayed. The Cherokee women didn't even want to leave. Yeah, you want to know why they went west? It's because of the men. The Cherokee women petitioned to fight and stay on the land.
Yeah, because Andrew Jackson was going to kill some folks off, man.
The women wanted to stay. The men didn't.
So what about Andrew Jackson? He wasn't about to let them stay.
He wasn't about shit. They was going to die fighting. Or the ones that did stay, right? The ones that did stay got reclassified.
Were they reclassified?
Yes, they were.
Into what?
Whatever. Black, white, Negro, colored, mulatto. whatever.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people after admixture, sir. Like,
After
okay,
is it after admixture? How do we know? Have you done the genealogy for them?
so this is what we're gonna do, right?
No.
So
Answer my question. Have you done the genealogy for them?
I don't know everybody
Yeah,
in
all
those
right, cool. If you don't
territories.
know
I don't know
everybody's genealogy, why are you speaking on it?
the millions of people that live in
No.
North
Why are
Carolina
you
now.
speaking on? Why are you speaking on people's genealogy? You
Because you're
don't know
making
nothing about?
assumptions.
I'm not making assumptions. You're making assumptions.
Show me the people that were reclassified then. That's
Show me
still
the
today.
people that I showed you. I showed you the Nanticoke.
No, you showed me that shit that Walker Pletcher put together for that
No,
particular area.
is Walter Plecker in Delaware? Yes or no?
Delaware is right there, sir.
Is
That area,
Delaware, Virginia? Yes or no?
Delaware, Maryland, Virginia.
Is Delaware, Virginia? Yes or no?
It's right, literally right
I
there at
know,
the border.
dude. Is Delaware,
No, it's not.
Virginia? Yes or no?
It's not, but it's in
No,
that area.
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You're about to get off the stage because you're wasting my time. You don't want to take nothing, y'all. This is what y'all do. Matter of fact, you are gone. This is what they do, right? And I wasted my goddamn time. Well, there's things I wanted to build on, but yeah, wasted my goddamn time. That's my fault. Delaware was not Virginia, modern day Virginia. It's not. These two different states with two different sets of laws. Walter Plecker was not in Delaware. Walter Plecker worked for the Vital Statistics in Virginia. A man named Reptilian Wars, being a fucking reptilian. What did I expect? You goddamn energy vampire. That's what y'all are. Y'all are energy vampires. Y'all don't want to learn anything. Y'all don't take anything that we say, right? Y'all don't even listen. Y'all just want to argue and debate. For what? You don't know me. You don't know my family. You don't know me, nor do you know my family. What's up? Dang, I ain't even been paying attention. What's good, y'all? Walter was, how do people not know exactly? Yeah, you can talk, discuss. All right, let me see. I'll send you the link. The link's right here. For sure. I'll send the link. Good shit. We can talk constructive. You can come up here, Chief. Yeah, I actually gotta find my other sources because I got plenty. I got sidetracked answering this nigga. What's up, Georgia? Cool thing. All right, cool. Just let me know when you're in here. Natsuko. Yeah, let me bookmark all these. I can bookmark all of these. I'm about to just show videos of people being reclassified. Pescado, we got a Piscataway, and it had nothing to do with Walter Plecker. You posted it in the chat. Yeah, it should be. Can you see it in the chat? Yeah, it should be right here, right? Can y'all see that? Oh, so you're on Twitter. That's why you're on Twitter. Let me send it on Twitter. Home. Let me go to my profile. It's on Twitter. I just posted it on Twitter. What's up, Pinky? What's up, Pinky? In the brain. Oh, now y'all talking about genealogy in the chat and shit. Damn. I gotta stay looking at this. I'll be ignoring. Yeah, all right, cool. I'll be ignoring the Instagram chat, dude. All right, but let me see. Dang, I've been on here over an hour. I'm about to bookmark this. You got the Yamasi talking about how they were reclassified. Oh no, I didn't bookmark a lot. Chief Warhorse talking about her tribe. It wasn't just Walter Plecker. Got Tariq Nasheed talking about that. Since people want to bring up Tariq Nasheed, this is not debatable. There's plenty of tribes. Reclassification. I'm about to show all these videos. The Chickahominy, that's Virginia. Okay. Nottoway, Sharonaka. But yeah, Chief, you're on X. Let me share the tab. It's on here. You can come up, Chief. Instagram, you had to come on YouTube or X to find the link because I can't comment it on Instagram. Let's see. Vital statistics. Yeah, boom. All right, cool. I'm about to show all these tabs, actually, because I just bookmarked them.
Well, what did you bookmark, sir?
All of it. I'm sharing it now.
Mightier than a sword.
That's correct.
The whole writing this out was just that. But anyone that takes the time out, without being ignorant,
Right.
you actually take the time out and say, hey, how did these people become extinct when you identifying them as Seminoles?
Right.
Or you identifying them as Mikosuke?
Right.
Or you're identifying them as Yamasee Seminoles, or all the different names they give us. How is that an extinct race?
Right.
How do you say these people no longer exist when you say these other tribesmen married into their women and had babies by their women, when every tribe in the Southeast had a matrilineal society?
Right.
So that meant that if you had a baby from a woman and she was of the Yamasi, then that baby was Yamasi.
That's right.
And so they have these things documented on Seminole records.
Right.
They have these things documented amongst the Mikosuke.
Right.
They have it documented amongst the Creeks. So, when you say that, again, the extinction,
Right.
people who have a purpose will say, oh, well, they're all African, or they're African American.
Right.
Well, no, we're not.
It is, I'll say this, the phrase for 2022 on that I give to my brothers and sisters is find your tribe season. It's find your tribe season. It really is about reconnecting to your lineage and appreciate.
Everybody not a chief. Every chief is not a king.
All right, damn, dude. All right, bro. More.
Chief Sekou, man, was a part of that Malachi York stuff, right?
Not cool, dude. No, he wasn't.
Oh,
Why he never?
are you serious?
Where's the video at?
Yo,
show me a video. Show me a video.
I can't believe. Okay,
show me the video. Show me a video of talking about Malachi.
Let me look up his information again.
What's up, Chief?
I'm here, man. Greetings. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, you got cool. Who else? All right, boom.
But he was part of the eugenics movement.
This is a census roll from 1910. Look at how they changed Chickasaw Indians into Negroes, Choctaw Indians into Negroes. This is how they changed our status in America. This is the truth.
Well, as you're aware, in 1912, Dr. Walter Plecker became the first director of the Bureau of Vital Statistics. Prior to that, there were no birth certificates, and he was a director up until the 1940s, 1946, until his death. But he was part of the eugenics movement, which was a movement about creating one race of people, which was white, and everything else was put in a pot, as Tina Marie would say, and stir it up and call colored. But he went beyond board on that, wherein As far as first Americans are concerned, he changed birth certificates and marriage license. He even put out letters to census takers in 1930 that people such as myself that are first Americans and Native Americans, that he considered us as being bastards, that we were just trying to be Indian to marry into the white race. What's so interesting about that was that in the 30s, he gave a presentation in New York City and on eugenics, and there were commanders associated with Adolf Hitler that attended that particular meeting.
But basically, when he was the registrar for the Bureau of Vital Records, he changed the names of Indian people in Southampton County, their race from Indian to Negro or colored.
Well, it was referred to as colored, and basically all the tribes in Virginia in the early 1900s were referred to.
Man, yeah, you got that. What's the next? I bookmarked something else.
The pen is mightier than the sword. Well, it was. When we can't beat you, we'll write you out of history. We'll change your name. We'll change your title. You're no longer Yamasi. You're now Creek. You're no longer Creek. We went by any other name except for our true identity, our true heritage, our true culture. Our people have been written out of history. That is genocide. Our people have been taken out of their rightful place. That's genocide. The fact that you have to fight to find out who you are, the fact that you have to go before people who are so historically crippled that when faced with the truth and looking at the truth and looking you in your face and seeing your Native American heritage, they still want to deny it. Because you don't look Asian, because you don't have the long flowing hair. Every time, you cut on the TV, all the Westerns, white men dressing up as Indians.
Oh yeah, the attacker pod. The attacker pod were reclassified as black and colored too. What? This is in Texas. This is in Texas, Louisiana. So what are we talking about? Hold on, I got more to show.
But he's a Yamasee. I'm looking at the Yamasee Moore thing right now, bro, with Malachi York face on there, man. He's a part of them.
And I showed a video of that event. It's a video. He wasn't there to be found at all.
Yeah, but he admits.
No. Why wasn't he there,
stuff, bro?
Why wasn't
I just
he there?
exposed him.
Why wasn't he there?
I just exposed. Let me look this up, bro.
No, why wasn't he there?
At what event?
The event that you're talking about.
It's more than. Oh, he doesn't have to be at the event to be claiming.
No. Y'all the same people like dude. I already exposed that shit, bro. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Why? Where's the video of him talking about it?
Bro, Chief say cool. I gotta find because I'm the one that I exposed it in this Indian group on Facebook. Let me find this, man. I'm looking for.
Show a video of him talking about it. Walter Pike was based on Augusta County, and he was out to reclassify Indians. It has caused a domino effect. It did in other counties in Virginia, but this shit been going on.
On this Creole line, and I came across an interesting document. Let me know what you think. This is Winston Polk. Can you guys guess what race Winston Polk was? Just take a quick guess. What'd y'all guess? If you guess Native American, you guessed right. But here's where it gets a little weird. Because Winston didn't take his ass to Oklahoma, they wrote him down as black.
Oh!
So the 23rd.
Oh, didn't I just say that shit? Oh yeah, Eshak, because they're called attack parties. Yeah, you're right. Didn't I just say that shit? People that didn't go to Oklahoma were reclassified. Didn't I just say that shit? What's up, Georgia?
Damn it, where I put that at, man?
Didn't I just say that
but
shit?
check this out. All that stemming from the Racial Integrity Act, though.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All that reclassification is stemming from the Racial Integrity Act. Right? So even before that, they started reclassifying them. So you could go through the records and you'd see in the archives that some of them were recorded as I, just the letter I, and then later on they changed them to a Negro or black coming later on down. Right? So they've been changing it. They've been on record changing the status or the racial status of the original people. You know what I mean?
So, what? Yeah. So are you? hi. You didn't give me
For
a
sure.
hug. You
Oh,
didn't even acknowledge.
oh shit! Look, I was on the rest. I forgot. Come here.
Hey,
Bring your little
Georgia.
ass back over here.
Georgia,
What
let
up?
me mute him real quick. I was like, oh, what is going on?
Oh, my bad, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, I appreciate that, Chief. What else? But yeah, didn't I say that? Like we about to finish this video.
Third President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison, signed this land grant for Winston Polk. This is my DNA relative's second great grandfather. But because he didn't go to Oklahoma and just stayed in Mississippi, Alabama area, they wrote him down as black. Here's the actual document if anyone's curious, and you can see his name right there, Winston Polk. So this is the phenomenon that a lot of people are getting ridiculed for on this app. The reclassification of races. A lot of Native Americans were classified as black, not because they were African, but because they weren't white. Here's Winston Polk's wife, if anyone's interested.
That's Mississippi refusing to go to Oklahoma. The snack box game and say exactly what I read. If you didn't move, we were the rest of the tribe, then you were classified as a third-class citizen, meaning you weren't a priority. Right, exactly.
Black. I don't know what my heritage was. A lot of people that go through the museum, when they go into the portrait gallery, the last exhibit that you're going to see on the second floor, and there's portraits of Mashantucket Pequot people. And they walk in and they're like, they're not Indian, they're black.
Massachusetts. Reclassification of the Massachusetts Pequot people.
But what? All right, we'll see. So check this out, right?
Them folks be
Oh,
lying.
you go ahead.
No, go ahead, Chief. You got it.
Okay, what I was just going to say is.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, that's me to go?
Yes, you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
All right, yeah. So what I'm saying is around that same time, so because I in the quote unquote Caribbean here, right? I am on what our ancestors call Kairi, and they call it Trinidad, right? So on down here, it had the same type of thing happening, but it was different because guess what? Up until 1797, right, where the Carib Wars were fought, the quote unquote Carib Wars, they call them the Black Caribs, right? Up until that war was started in 1795 and it went to 1797. After 1797, the Spanish ceded this island to the British Crown, right? They reserved the island as an island of experiment, and it's gazetted in our old gazetted in 1970 something, 1975 is the gazetted version of it. And in the column, I could share the picture once I could pull it up here. In the column, it says they reserved the island as an island of experiment. But what was the experiment you'd asked, right? The experiment was what we later on figure out was miscegenation, scientifically called miscegenation, which is basically the mixing of races. Because 40-something years later, in 1845, they brought the Hindus from Hindustan over here. Now check this out. The last war that was fought, it relegated the Spanish to what they call in Port of Spain, what is the capital, what they quote unquote the capital of the corporation here, right? But after that, they engaged in no sort of physical wars with the indigenous because we lived up in the mountains, right? And some parts of the plains and that type of thing. What they did was, in 1962, the Elizabeth II, she did what they call an independence federation constitution for all the islands and making them the Commonwealth. Now with that, all the wars being calmed down and all that type of stuff, our ancestors thought it was cool to go and join them, and they promised them like whatever benefits from trade and whatnot, and they started to register them with the quote unquote corporation that was ratified here in 1962, right? And then when we started to go and register with them, i.e. the bird paper and that type of stuff, then we get reclassified now as first before that we were called the Amerindians, right? And then coming into the Republican Constitution in 1976, you start to get the country code calling it by a citizenship name. So it's the same type of style, but it's just different down here, where they allow people to come into the system by way of the bird paper, right? And then reclassify them as Afro-Trinidadian and this and that. And to date, we can't find no record of them bringing any slaves here at all. It's just wars from 1498 to 1797. And according to the British War Office records, their forces were depleted after that war in 1797. So how would they bring in African slaves and when? Because the next voyage that is recorded is in 1845 in them bringing the Hindus from Hindustan over here on the Fatal Razak, right? And they recorded the battle of 1699 against the Capuchin monks and the Catholic priests called the Conversos and the Moriscos, who were here. They record that battle in 1699, and that changed the colonization schedule throughout the Americas, not just here alone on this island. So that changed the strategy, and they went into the paper genocide from there on forward. They oversaw that was a different style they adopted. It's the same kind of concept in changing the identity and erasing the history, so in order they could claim your land and your resources and whatnot and what have you.
So
right?
so we're gonna debunk that, but I wanna point this out about this brother's friend, the Chief Sekou guy, right? He's claiming the Yamasee tribe. When you look up Yamasee tribe, the Yamasee are considered an extinct Native American tribe, primarily due to the devastating effects of the Yamasee War in the early 18th century, which led to their dispersal and assimilation into other tribes, leaving them with no recognized presence today. They are not federally recognized as a tribe. But this guy is going around saying that he's a Yamasee guy. I had the pictures with him with Malachi York and all this other stuff in the Yamasee War seal.
Why haven't you shown nothing yet?
I'm trying to find it. I posted it a while back.
Okay, cool. Why are you doing
when you
that?
look up Yamasee,
why are you doing that? Why do the Yamasee have a reservation?
You said what?
Why do the Yamasee have a reservation?
You said when did they have a reservation?
Why do they have a reservation?
They got some land down there, but they're not federally recognized.
No.
Sir.
I'm on Google. Yamasee Indian Reservation in Allendale County, South Carolina.
Okay, they got a Yoruba village down there too. Does that mean that they're federally recognized too, sir?
No. It's a reservation.
Oh, and get this: who declares a tribe extinct? If the people could contact the genealogy,
the people that beat them, the people that beat them.
Of course, the quote unquote Victor writes the story in his story, right? But we have people who could carry the bloodline, just like the brother up here, who could carry his bloodline. Like just now, you try to tell him about his bloodline, and you don't even know him. You understand? So you can't, not because somebody say a tribe extinct and they name from the tribe, you could come and use that as facts and evidence here. You're off, man.
I mean, if folks want to be transracial, that's okay.
No. This USC? Is this USC?
Bro, that sounds like him, bro. Bro, that sounds like USC, ain't it? You know that boy be babbling, bro.
That's the same guy.
That's him, bro. That's him, bro. That's him, bro. That's him, bro.
Dude, this is USC. It's about. No wonder you're a goddamn reptilian. You're at this shit every day.
That's why you have a reptilian post. Get him the fuck out here, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know
you're USC, aren't you? You're the USC fan, yeah. Yeah, USC for I know who y'all can't hide from me, bro.
Yo, I'm not. I don't.
Your voice sound the same. Your voice sound the same. You're talking the same shit. Yo,
you have the same talking points as someone on Twitter with the name USC.
I know you're going to debunk my shit and name from down here either.
Yeah, you're USC 4_4.
Yo, bro.
No, it's plenty of us that are
constructive conversation, and I ain't here to debate with guys who just pulling things out of their ass and trying to wave it.
No, that's your opinion because you emotionally.
Yeah, but you ain't providing the receipts. Narrative. The brother up there providing receipts. So what the fuck?
Receipts
you're wasting
provided.
time.
Yeah. Dude, are you really going to deny? Google. This is not me pulling shit out my ass, right? This is Google Yamasee Indian Reservation. Why do they have a reservation?
And I'm looking at Yamasee.
No.
Tribes,
2025. What we seen on the screen, bro.
Yeah, we're seeing. You can call them. Why can this? It has a number. It has an address.
Yo, I know Sekou personally. I spoke to him personally.
So look up Jacksonville. Go on Jacksonville.com. Or Yamasee Today. The Yamasee Today have no state or federal recognition.
Bro,
and
are
for
you serious,
centuries.
bro? It's right here.
Yo, I'm a yield till we get some constructive talk.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, dude, it's right here.
I'm looking at everything saying they're not a federally recognized tribe, bro.
No, dude, it's right here. You can call them. It's a tribal headquarters. Google has classified it as a tribal headquarters.
Okay, I can put that into Google. I can say I'm a part of the
No, my God,
tribe.
let's go. Hold on, dude. It has. You can call them YamaseeNation.org. They have their own reservation in a website.
Sir, the Shrine of the Black Madonna Pan-African Christian Church has land in South Carolina. They have a Yoruba village in South Carolina. You can get land.
Why are you denying it? Why are you denying
it, bro? You can get land, but they're not federally recognized.
Bro, it's in your face. It's a reservation.
Sir, they're not federally recognized.
Who cares? They're state recognized, dude. They're state recognized. South Carolina. The reason why they have a reservation is because they're state recognized in South Carolina.
Shit, Malachi York said he was Yamasee and they went and got some land and stuff. He's not
Malachi Z. York. This has nothing to do with Malachi Z. York. This is South Carolina.
Sir, they were using his seals and everything.
No, dude,
I remember
you're not. Stop deflecting.
I'm not lying about that.
Stop deflecting. South Carolina recognized these people as a tribe, which is why they have a reservation. You just can't get a reservation just because you willy-nilly. The BIA has to be involved. South Carolina has to be involved with this process to call it a reservation. So why are you being so obtuse right now? But yeah, he's not coming back. Stay off the stage.
Bro, all he did was babble, bro. Like the same babble crap you be saying on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, this got to be USC. This has to be.
He's his talking points.
He's only
his talking points. Bro, I'm surprised he ain't throw a meme in the shadow something crazy behind John, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude. I was going to, man, shit, it's been almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I was just going to tell you, I just love how you're doing this because it creates any platform now. Because, we declare Pan-Africanism dead a while now, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like this type of thing need to be happening all the time, you know what I mean? Because the narrative must be set straight, you know what I mean? So everything could come forward. We restore we historical spiritual sites, quote unquote spiritual sites. We like to say divine sites. You understand? We restore everything that belongs to the birthright. You know what I mean? So
facts.
It's everybody that look like us who know about this and who could connect it up the answer. The grandmother told them, hey, you got a little Indian in you, this and that. It's these that need this type of information to come forward so they could feel confident that, they ain't crazy. You ain't from Africa. You never one ounce of African. And by the way, the people on that continent don't call themselves African. They call themselves by the tribes. You understand? I am Igbo. I am this. I am that. They don't say African. So it's
you
just
said
like
you want to debate Chief. He wants to debate you, yo.
No, I don't debate, bro.
Okay, cool. So he doesn't want to. So yeah,
I don't debate because what is there to debate when we could pull facts up and just go deal with it? You know what I mean? There's nothing to debate, bro.
Oh God, Snack Box Gaming. You don't have to be federally recognized. They are state recognized. What the fuck? Even the governor of South Carolina makes a visit to the Yamasee Reservation.
Of course, and the feds is the problem for original people. By the way,
right?
Because it's because of the feds, all this type of nonsense keep happening. So nobody need the Fed to recognize them. You know what I mean? You live indigenous, you come out of the system, and you live like how your ancestors live. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
And other tribes, once other tribes accept you, and other tribes know of your oral history from before, and they're putting things together. That's all they need. Fuck the feds.
He's trying to say Trinity's a Yoruba.
Question: Was that the dude that said that he was?
Wait, hold on. Let me address the Trini talk. Just now, right? I am
ahead.
not no Trini. I am not no Trinidadian. I am not no Trinbagonian. The name of this island is Kairi. right? I am of the Galibian Arawakai people. They are not Arawak either. They are Arawakai, right? I am of them people. I am not no Trini. I have a local accent that belongs to this island, yeah. But I am not no Trini brethren. I don't identify as Trini. I have an ID that says I'm from the Galibian Arawakai people, produced by us, for us, from us. I ain't no citizen or nothing or nowhere.
For sure. Go ahead, Georgia. You there? But yeah, that's fun. What? What is this guy? But yeah, you get. But yeah, shout out to Snapbox Gaming. He obviously he's in South Carolina, or at least knows people in South Carolina and know the Yamasee. Like the governor in the Yamasee, Black America ain't federally recognized. That don't mean it's not the same as extinct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like they're not extinct. There are people practicing. There's people that's enrolled in the Yamasee. I know a few, right? I've never spoken to Chief Sekou, but I've posted plenty of his videos. I've seen what he's been talking about. Also, what else? They have a reservation, bro. They're on panels talking to the Seminole. The Seminole recognize the Yamasee. So, like, what are we doing? Like that's just straight denial. That's cognitive dissonance, right? You want to talk about cognitive dissonance? Also, we got more. This is we got Tariq. The people want to bring up Tariq.
You have Black Aboriginal tribes. You have the Shantikok out there in Long Island. You have the Washita down in Louisiana that many people don't talk about. These are Black Native tribes that's still here, and they are not getting the federal recognition that they deserve. If you look at pictures from the 1900s and beyond, most of the Native American people were very dark-skinned. Sometimes they were very jet black. But most Native American people before 1900, if you look at photos of them, they're extremely dark-skinned people, especially on the West Coast, like in California. The California Indians were very dark-skinned. The Indians that were around the Minnesota and Milwaukee area that we know as Milwaukee and Minnesota now, they were very dark-skinned people. The Native Americans on the East Coast were very dark-skinned people.
The truth is, your ancestry is easier to connect than you think. For decades,
he said he debated Tariq on you. Did you debate Tariq, or did you get made fun of on Twitter? Did Tariq make fun of you? Tether babble, say tether babble, and all types of things to you? Was it really a debate, or did Tariq just run you down?
Hey, bro, I can't get over the fact that Buddy said that he Fulani, and then know that he Fulani came from the Middle East. That shit wild to me.
Yeah, he has a Fulani ancestor that came to Mississippi.
And then he sat there and said the Buddy were writing in Arabic, bro, which is crazy, bro. Like, if he wrote in Arabic, nigga, that means he an Arab, bro. That shit wild as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah, this is Jay Nightwolf. He's in the DMV area.
Thousands of people that I've met over my years.
I know somebody that knows them.
Conversations with people that look like African American people. And when you really get down to the nit and the grit of it and ask them, what's your ancestry? Oh, my grandma was a Cherokee, or my great-great-grandfather was, I think he was a Seminole. And because of the stolen heritage,
I took my wife and my son. My son knew how to go in the wilderness and build a tent where they stayed. I watched my wife. They put a blanket over her arm because she has Indian roots. And they danced. My wife had never danced. But there she was with the women
in the circle
of the Sioux Oglala Nation. And I watched my wife
Oh snap! What happened?
reach down in her roots And you could not tell that she was not one of the Oglala Sioux women as she danced with them.
Brother, if you were to walk into any mosque in America and you just laid your hands on the first person or the third person or the fifth person that you see, you realize that you're laying your hands on a Native American?
I believe
there were only 8% of the slaves that came to America. So how is it that there are so many more people that they claim are Black or African American? I think they got the numbers wrong, because a lot of Native Americans are the ones that they're counting as Black folks too.
Well, we're really one.
Yeah.
We're not going to let them count this is Native American, this is Black. Hell no. We are the original people of the earth.
We got Chief Warhorse.
Were under Indian. Then someone come along and say, well, we're going to take him, we're going to move him again. We're going to make him mulatto. So some of my people got trapped back there under Indian while some moved into the mulatto era. Then when the white man seen that that wasn't going to eliminate enough of us, then he moved us from mulatto. Then he moved us to colored. I can show you how I got where I'm at. So then my people, some of them got left into the colored zone. Then they moved my people again into Negro, Black, and African American. All I'm asking, my blood kin, I'm not asking you to change who you are. I'm looking for a Pacific people that's lost here in New Orleans that have the same blood lineage that the two of us have, that got lost through the census. Like this time, last census, we were Native American. This census, we are going to be American Indian. You with what I'm saying? In each era, we lose people.
Man, that's Chief Warhorse talking about reclassification. Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to
Mildred
talk
Peter.
about, some things that I came across. I don't know if you ever remember the movie Loving with the interracial couple, that was trying to marry and it was illegal at the time. But this is Mildred Dolores Jeter, known as Mildred Lovin. So she was an American Indian of the Cherokee and the Rappahannock tribe. The government tried to classify her as African American. Now, I came across an article of her grandson basically stating that even though he liked the overall theme of the movie, he takes offense that the film portrays his grandmother as African American when there's no evidence that she was. Her grandson said, and I quote, I know during those times there were only two colors, white and black, but she was an American Indian. Both of her parents were American Indian. He even, bought the receipts or whatever to show the proof. As you can see on the right, she's Indian. It states that she's Indian on her marriage certificates and, a few other things. But the thing is, I know she was saying before she had passed, she was saying why she don't understand why they was trying so hard to basically erase her lineage and classify her as African American. So when you look her up, you will see that they'll try to pin she was European and African American, or she have African American ancestry, all this other stuff. But during those times, in order for you to claim you were American Indian, you have to have had two full-blooded American Indian parents. And that's what she had. And she was an American Indian, and she is tied to two tribes. She actually passed in 2008. She also would tell you, she spoke about it. She said, I am not black. I am not African American. I am American Indian. Straight like that. So here is just another example of the government trying to reclassify people as African American when indeed they are not.
Oh, that dude's gone. USC's gone. What's up, Nikki? What's the snack box last thing before I leave? A lot of tribes don't want to be federally recognized because it means that you are now in contact with the government, like the Navajos. Yeah, go ahead,
In
Chief.
contract, yeah, in contract with the government, that come like you sell out and become a corporate fiction.
Yep. Seminole are the only tribe that doesn't have a peace treaty with the U.S. What else? Dang, but yeah, dude's gone. This man says, what is it? What is that's Neruda said the Yamasi and the Seminole are ham. But the Seminole were Reuben. The Seminole, original Seminole, went to Mexico. In the deep South regions, they are Negroes, not Hamites. In the U.S., history takes it. Man, almost 2 hours. We have 500 people in here. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. What else? Oh, yeah, there's more I was going to show. Go ahead.
Yeah, just one quick thing. You was talking about like where your family was involved in as in Brooklyn or Boston, where you're saying?
Baltimore, yeah.
Baltimore, right. Yeah. And like you was talking about like they had like they still keep up the traditions and things like family traditions and things, that what you're saying?
So what I was saying, because we went all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, and that was an interesting part I'm missing. So I wanted to hear what you was talking about on that.
Since the inception of Baltimore, most of the people in Baltimore were free people of color.
Right.
There was more free people of color than slaves in Baltimore. And that incest thing, I don't like either, because it wasn't incest.
Yeah.
You know, it's
yeah.
Because my family, we got different last names that were in Baltimore, like different last names coming up. You know, that went because I'm from Baltimore. My parents are from Baltimore.
Right.
3 of my grandparents are from Baltimore, and 1 grandparent that's from Tennessee. And then my dad's dad, his family ties back to Virginia, North Carolina, and St. Mary's County, Maryland. There was no incest involved there.
Right.
My dad's mom's family goes back to Virginia and South Carolina. No incest involved there. My mom's side is mostly all Maryland. Actually, Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Harford County, Anne Arundel County, and 1 ancestor from Pennsylvania. And then my mom's dad's side, yeah, like I said, Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, and Georgia.
Yeah,
but a lot of people from Baltimore have roots to North Carolina and Virginia.
Right. And so the incest concept is kind of a broad brush to paint things with, though, because if you look at it from like more ancient times, tribes been interbreeding with one another just to maintain certain qualities and that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it was happening way back then, and some other tribes have other tribes mixed into them. So it was always happening. Like that was how the blood entanglement was working amongst the tribes. So incest to see like a dad going directly with his daughter and thing, I do think that type of thing used to happen. But like cousins or second cousins or that's still happening now, when people do even know. You know, so it's that kind of situation. But you were saying about the original name Baltimore as well. I don't know if you mind because we don't want to carry
it's Susquehanna.
Susquehanna.
Yeah, Susquehanna. Yeah.
Ah, all right. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's named after Susquehanna. Susquehanna. And
Susquehanna. Headphones.
And the original name of Maryland is to Seneca.
Because when I start talking, they're gonna hear you talking. Oh my fucking god!
You there, Georgia?
Give me the goddamn.
Hello. Hello.
Is he come off mute? Georgia.
Yes.
No, I don't think he recognized. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Oh
here.
yeah, okay.
I'm here. My bad. I'm here. I'm here. I'm at work though.
Oh yeah, you at work. All right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back too, Georgia.
All right, cool.
But yeah, we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm about to shut it down here, honestly. It's been nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, school meeting, bro.
Good meeting you. Talk to you.
Man.
Peace.
All right, good. Yeah, peace, bro.